Gault's Brain. This is Wonder Woman season 3, starring the immortal Linda Carter. Let's talk about this one using my space system: story, pacing, artistry, characters, enjoyment. 5 categories. 2 points is the best you can get in any category. Let's start off with the storyline. I'm going to give it a 1. I actually like this storyline. You know what? I'm going to give it a 1.5. I'm going to give it a 1.5. I'm going to change my mind. I just did my notes and I came in all ready to go. And I'm like, no, I'm going to give it a 1.5. This is totally goofy, but it's Silver Age comic book goofiness, and I kind of love it. I'm almost close to giving it a 2. A couple of things got me thinking that it's not a 2, but it's definitely better than a 1. So what it is this guy Gault, he's like this really rich guy, powerful guy, owns a lot of, has an industry or whatever, owns everything. He dies, but he's got a way to transplant his brain, which is currently in this vat of like liquid and has a little eye and everything. So, and he can do all these things. He has telekinetic powers also. So he has all these things, and he wants to transfer his brain into a younger athletic body. So they're looking for this a guy who can, who pass all the tests physically and be able to obtain this guy's brain. So that's the story. It's totally goofy. I love it. So yeah, 1.5 for the story. It's totally awesome. Definitely comic book style. Wonder Woman should just be able to defeat this guy in about 3 seconds. He's got telekinetic powers, so there's points where they throw stuff out. I'll get to that in the artistry. I'm going to give the pacing a 1. I mean, it could have been, there could have been more going on. It just feels like they're running tests on this athlete guy, and you're like, who cares? The guy who plays the athlete actually looks like he could have been a good Superman actor. I don't know how good he was of an actor outside of this role, or if he went on to anything else, or maybe he's someone that I should know, some athlete, some famous athlete, because they would get people on guest stars, the doctors, somebody, we've seen him in a million things. So yeah, like it could have been a little bit faster pace. I wasn't bored, and I thought it was a lot of fun, but still could have had a few more things going on. Artistry, okay, I'm going to give it a 1. They did try some neat things with the telekinesis. Like Steve is attacked, Diane is attacked by a suit of armor that kind of falls. They could have done a bit more, and there's some really hokey stuff, like Wonder Woman comes in to stop the experiment or the brain transplant, and Gault's brain is like shooting stuff at her. Gault escapes at the end, by the way, which is so odd. Like she could have jumped through the window and got them, so that was kind of weird. But anyways, he escapes. So he's throwing stuff at her, but it's really like lame, like little things get thrown or whatever. And then he throws like some weights on her, and she grabs the weights, and like, I mean, really, like she could destroy this. Like, this is nothing for Wonder Woman. Earlier in the episode, there's a really great part where they're doing target practice. So it's like he shoots the disc, and the guy shoots. So Wonder Woman takes the bullets in her hand, and as the discs get thrown out, she like throws the bullets and blows up the thing. I was like, wow, that's cool. So if she can do that, like clearly these things that are happening to her with this guy throwing crap at her should not affect her in any way. A lot of these older shows, Hulk big time. Hulk is a big fault of this, where they don't really understand the power levels of the characters they're using, or they're depowered to like crazy levels. Like Wonder Woman should just smash through this building, through the walls, and like destroy this guy. Like there's not, and I understand that they can't do that because of the effects, or maybe they thought that was too unbelievable. But if I was in charge, it would have been a lot more fun. Anyway, I'm going to give the characters a 2. I really like Gault because he's just a brain in a vat, and it's really neat. Obviously, Linda Carter's the best. Steve Trevor does a lot more in this one. He's not just sitting behind the desk, ordering Diana around. He does get involved a little bit. He goes out and asks questions and stuff. You've got Gault's girlfriend, is really like attractive blonde, who's like looking for the athletic guy. The athletic guy is great. He's such a dumbass. He's like, I don't know anything. I'm just an athlete. He's so stupid. He doesn't even try to fight back. Like they're sitting there with a needle, and he's like, what's that for? It's like, buddy, fight, beat them up. Like you can clearly beat up all these people. The blonde lady's super skinny. The other guy's just in a vat. The doctor's not any challenge. There's a bodyguard, but if the bodyguard was so good, he'd put his brain into his. So, and they don't want to shoot you. because they need you. So he could have fought back better, but he's just so stupid. I guess I guess that's the character. Anyways, I thought the characters were hilarious and fun. I'm gonna give the enjoyment level a 2. I love this one. It's totally goofy, but I do like Silver Age stuff. It makes me feel happy. I'm watching. I'm like, yeah, this is nice, good, reliable cheese. It's just like a lot of fun. So I'm giving this a 7.5. That might be outrageous, and this might be considered a terrible episode, but not by me. I thought it was a lot of fun. So there you go. If you've watched this far, I want to thank you for watching. Please make sure you hit the like and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. That's it. See you on the next.
Hey friends, you've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.